trying to get...
funny.
I did SAL a couple days ago, filling in for Parker.
Electrified walls, but just getting these breaches open is going to be really easy for the attackers. But then how do you get through the next layer? How do you get through those mirrors? How do you get through those Azamis?
Well, not that way, as two of them get knocked down immediately. There's Cyber and Souls opening them up, and at least one back. Finally, the end of Vidaking is found, and Sexy Cake does get the end of your man KDS as well. So, just under a minute, and I was going to say a 3 versus 3, but Handy disagrees. Swings out IT, gets a double, and that just leaves Sexy Cake inside the site, drifting around to find. But it seems like they got the kit drifting over towards the multiple wall anyway, and as you said, there's not going to be no problem with the breach with the bands, but here, great take. Mitrix over the top, there's pings on the second, but Vidaking has the cover, surrounded and blasted anyway. Vidaking does the job, and, well, that leaves just one inside the site. 40 seconds here. It has to try and find somewhere safe to plant, and, well, FaZe, they just have to kind of play this together, really. There's no pressure on them on having to swing it. One behind the middle, one behind the corner of Animus, and, well, 20 seconds here, Demo. I think we can see how this one will go.
But then you have to take Raptors. You want to do that? You try and just jump in towards Garage, but again, you have to take Raptors. I think they have to go Raptors.
Well, they're going to see if they can try and cut their way across the back of Cargo right now. Handy does go down in the meantime, and there's the drive down from Fish on towards this position. Just get the pinch. It was a great little two-piece there, either side of him. Sandwich him in the middle, and Mitrix is able to find himself on towards the head of Cyber too. Now, all of this pressure on the back. You can see Vidaking is sort of tempted by a bit of a maneuver, drawing some attention, drawing some focus. They've got to make sure they can swing out, but swing out is just being shut down here, Demo.
Oh, they've went a different approach. They've tried to go for the horizontal take, sweeping in, looking for opportunities in towards Cargo, and, well, they found some of them. Souls and Vidaking, both back in the bomb site, both in towards storage. However, the jump in, just a blind jump in from Florio.
A little bit of maneuvering in the middle. Souls is trying to lean out, get one, get a bit early, get a bit of a smash and grab, but it's actually Vidaking that finds success before it gets traded out by Yex. Buried in the middle, and this puts them in the 2 versus 1. But look at the timer, Demo. 8 seconds. Swings on one. Swings on. On towards Fish. They throw the flashes round. They're doing the drive at the same time. Up towards the top of Warehouse. We can see a bit of damage hits on, and they start popping Goyos just to slow them down. But Mitrix gets the cross on towards the first. There's KDS, though, fighting and biting back. You can see now the full read on towards it. Pressure on IT, an important 1 versus 1 that, well, Cyber's happy to drift into, but the pressure's only going to come across. He's trying to get all the support that he can, but it doubles down on towards the side of Imperial Esports. 30 seconds left, and once again, they find themselves into the 4 versus 2, but Mitrix, he almost starts leaning away. In fact, it's a trade out elsewhere, a 1 versus 3 KDS. Now is it his time to shine, and his moment pre-fires on towards 1 could be an ace clutch here with 15 seconds left. Time is on his side, and the kit is not in the pockets of Imperial Esports. There's a quad, but he can't get the ace, Demo. Right? And he's always been that sort of high potential player. When he sort of got brought into this, obviously it was a roster built up with, I think, 5 different teams or something. By the end of it, Mitrix is able to find Cyber as well. Mitrix has been showing up pretty massive. Obviously, he got the 1 versus 1, and he gets shut out by KDS. Revenge from the 1 versus 1 on the previous round. Vidaking locks out one more, and there's the double down phase. Secure themselves at a 4th round, but the point out...
That's what we need to see from Imperial.
There's the blinds and the pressure on towards themselves. They just drive their way across. Souls, though, it's the opening kill here, and I think it's the first time on this site that they've been able to actually get that phase, and that sort of slows down and stuns them a bit. You assume the air jabs are in the position that they need to be, but from there, where do you go next? Waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and now eyes on, but it's going to be a fight. Bit of an open position there, Vidaking. Machina is able to clean that one up, but as trades come out back and forth, it's the 3 versus 3, and the pressure still coming in here from Imperial Esports. They're looking to cut across, but Handy cuts right back. There goes the ram. And now with a shotgun close quarters, KDS can get one before traded out, but both players now on the back, the opposite side. Florio has the kit.
To begin with, FaZe just got a little too aggressive, but it's now defense. Hopefully.
Oh, thank you very much, Demo. And that was a wonderful thing.
The Imperial would try and take in towards E-Box. And look at this. They also have a player kind of lurking. Could go Raptors, could go Fish. You've got an option there too. I believe that Salma just got tossed straight at a hard wall, so a misplay there from Souls. Maybe you should have used the flash beforehand. The DMR is going to open up, but Vidaking is there. Running in towards IT, going to find Machina. Now it's going to be a 2v3, but look where both the players are, stacked up on top of each other right beside the box door.
I mean, how do they fight out of this situation, right? Not that way, as they get revealed on a drone, but maybe this way. Can't quite get the second bite onto Viking, but look at the rotate. Great bit of movement there from Handy. Got a bit slippy with it, and all the way across it now. There's one body stuck
in and try and go down Cargo himself. He's going to get a lot of information. Sees that that castle is now rotated away, and looks away at the wrong time. Unlucky for Handy, but Mitrix, right place, right time for him.
Okay, Sexy Cake picks up a pretty easy one there for Viking, but Viking in the meantime was killing somebody else, so might have been why they were so often distracted. But now they know about this position and they know where the kid is, it becomes almost a little bit of a stare down. Cyber looks for one. He's about to find a second fight. There's somebody sneaking their way from the top of Cargo, but which route will they go? It's the Solace. Instead, there's the chance at the drive. You can see the concern, though. Now, what do? Do you sort of forgo this verticality? Well, when KDS is able to get a kill inside the site, it now means you've got Mitrix above as the Solace who can stop those plants in the smoke, buying themselves as much time as possible, but they're obviously now all out of canisters, and well, KDS is pre-firing the angle that they're at to, but they're not quite confident enough to go for the plant yet. They've still left a body above. There goes Yax, and it just leaves a Solace alone. Not for
experience playing against them. They are very strong. They are very scary, but it's competition at the end of the day. In order to improve as an individual, as a team, you do have to go against these giants because there's so much that you can extrapolate from these players and then take that and try to implement it into your own play. Now, I don't want to keep harping on Imperial. They are professional players at the end of the day. I only say what I say because I'm an experienced player myself. So I do kind of lean into that a little bit. But at the end of the day, they do deserve the respect to be here. I will always give credit where credit is due. I hope going into the last few days, we do see a lot out of them. As for FaZe, it's really just about consistency and maintaining their position at being at the top.
You know, there's one thing, a bit of an anecdote here that to follow up on what JP was saying in the interview.